Thank you for tuning in to Timby Terrell's American Dysfunction, and this is my little second half to the first half. Speaking about abuse, and I am a native of Philadelphia, so Philadelphia, the system there is very abusive. They take no prisoners, and I question sometimes: is it really because the color of my skin that I'm getting penalized? Is it because I come from a low dysfunctional, unorganized, unethical family? That I'm going through these things that how are you supposed to overcome some of these obstacles when you have nobody speaking up for you? You have these people who are in authoritative figures in positions to who investigate, and they're not doing that. Three of my children at this current time are still in the system because basically because of lies. Nobody has taken the time to prove anything, to verify anything. They just assume. And I understand judges get frustrated because they have case after case after case, but all cases are not the same. And if they took the time to pay attention, especially to mine, and not just mine, I don't even want to put myself out there like that. And other people, because other people, everybody ain't screwed up in Philadelphia. Everybody is not bad. There are a lot of good people out there. They just corrupted and surrounded by a lot of craziness, and they need help. So, and this is why I'm doing this, because it just really irritates me and pisses me off to know that people are getting screwed, really with no Vaseline, you know no Vaseline, and they're struggling, and which causes them to go out in the world, to do crazy things, and which reminds me to tell you, stop doing those things. Don't think because you in such a jam, you so pressed, you got to go rob a bank, you got to go be beating up on people. Stop, because see, that's the setup. They're waiting for you to do that. They're waiting for you to go want to sell some weed. They're waiting for you to go want to sell some coke. They're waiting for you to go want to steal cars and cause them. And they're waiting for you so that way they could throw all that crazy crap on you. If you refrain from that and walk in a different light, see, they got to change their tune. And I really need you to stick and hear up here mentally understand what I'm saying, because that's how the system is really trying to get people at this point. And somebody had to really bring that to my attention, and I had to think about it like, yeah, you're right. That's how they try to set you up, because they know you're going to get so desperate, you're going to get so pressed, you're going to do something, you have to flip it. So this is what I decided to do. I decided to speak out and say, you know what, I got a platform and I'm going to speak about it. So, keep me in your prayers, because I'm still struggling, and I have a court case coming up next month. I'm expecting 10 to 1. I'm not going to be able to make it, without any assistance, from people. And I don't want them to keep my daughter. I miss my children dearly. It's been a grind, tooth and nail thing. Like, I really miss my kids. And the sad part about it is it's been a conflict of interest, because the foster parents, ironically, where my children ended up in, or friends of my mother's who I don't have a relationship with, who, will tell people anything, about me because of her insecurities and how she feels about herself, which, is crazy, but that's just how sometimes things goes. But that's why I'm speaking out, and I'm speaking to you and everybody else who watches this. It's time that we put these foolish things behind, and tell them people to get behind us so we can do what we got to do, because they blocking, and I don't like people to be blocking. But that's a form of abuse, and people who walk into the system, they don't understand that they are about to really abuse yourself. So pick your battles wisely, sisters. When you go in there scorn because the man said he don't want to be with you, and you want to file for child support and all that stuff, be careful. Men, same thing. You go in there, being scorned, trying to get back at the girl because she done hurt your feelings and all that stuff. Watch yourself, because when you go in there doing something, you not just only hurt them, you end up really hurting yourself 10 times more than them. So be careful. And I walked away from all of that, and I still got jammed. But look what I'm doing now, because see, they don't have the heart or the balls or the guts to stand up, and represent who they are. I ain't scared. My name is Timby Terrell. This is the American Dysfunction, and I'm a native Philadelphian, and I'm sick of the bullshit. And that's just real rap. So that's how I feel, about the situation. You may be going through some other things in your situation, and you need to create your own platform to figure out what it is. And 10 to 1, you probably have a vision and an idea on what you need to do. You're just not there yet. But prepare yourself, because, God will prepare you. If you don't believe in God, there is a spiritual higher power that will prepare you, that higher self that will prepare you to do things. And you have to speak up and speak out and let it be known. And you'll be surprised at how things will work in your favor if you were doing it correctly. And that's all I have to say. So I'd like to thank you for tuning in. I am so blessed. Y'all gotta forgive me. Yes, I am in my towel and got my scarf on, because guess what? If my man was here, this is what he would wake up to pretty much in the morning. Me looking like this. Just the natural beauty of a woman. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. I love you. Peace and blessings.